How do I sing higher without falsetto? So this question comes from Reed, and he's basically asking, when I come from my chest voice to my head voice, that transition area between when they blend, how do I get that to be seamless so that I can feel like I'm singing with one voice rather than this kind of distinct change, and then changing up, right? Let me say this. There's a little bit of a misunderstanding here, and I see this all the time. The goal with singing in all the way up and increasing your range is not about trying to smooth your break and then trick the audience into thinking you're singing in full voice when you're actually singing in head voice. That's not the goal, all right? The goal is to be in full voice all the way up, okay? That is the goal. The only time you should be in head voice, and when I say head voice, I mean that sound, is when you want to be in that sound, okay? If you don't want to sound like that, that's not the voice you'll be using, all right? I'm gonna really point that out, because a lot of people, they think like this, for example. A lot of people think they're gonna get this, for example. For example, a lot of people think they're gonna be like, hiding somewhere in the night. A lot of people think that to get that sound, you do that by going in the night, and then learning how to just smooth it until it connects. No, that's not how you get there. This isn't to say that bridging or going from chest voice to head voice, and when I say head voice, I'm talking about pretty much falsetto, without breathiness. It's not to say that those exercises aren't useful. They're very useful, and if you can't go if you can't blend smoothly like that, if you can't do that, you should learn how to do it. It's a useful skill. You will use it in many songs, and it will help you in learning how to connect it up. So here's the falsetto way, and here's the proper way, the full voice way, or mixed voice. I'm actually stretching the chest, and it kind of thins and tapers. And yes, at some point it does go to head voice, but that's not the point I would sing with. That's the point way up in like fifth octave or something. I'm generally not going to be up there that much, except for maybe a note here and there. So the goal is not to really smooth the break. I mean, that is something you should learn, but that's not how you get to the point of singing something like what I showed before when I sang Journey. That's not how you get to that. So the way you do this is you've got to pretty much stay in your chest voice all the way up. Okay, that's how you do it. Now what's going to happen is, as you try to do this, you're going to start to encounter tensions in your vocal break. Okay, this is where all these teachers are going to come in and say, oh, you ready your vocal break? It's time to bridge into head voice now. So you'll be up here, you'll be up, ma, 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 ma. Everything's fine. Ma, 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 ma. You got it. Ma, 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 ma. Everything's going good, and you hit that F4, your first bridge, ladies, maybe C5 or B4. Ma, 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 ma. And you start to strain. And you get told, okay, you've got to bridge in the head voice and make it sound like you're not doing that. So ma 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 ma, and you can ma 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 ma. No, that's not how you get to ma 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 ma. That's not how you get to that. I get to that by just staying in my chest voice. Okay. Ma 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 ma. Even over here. Ma 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 ma. Even way up here. I get here by staying in my chest voice. Okay, I don't get here by going ma 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 ma. It's not to say that's not a useful skill. You like I said, you should learn how to do that, but that's not what's going to give you to here. It doesn't get bigger by itself. Everybody will tell you it does. It doesn't get bigger by itself. The answer is you've got to get rid of the strain. All right. Now, getting with the distrain may be a number of different things. You may need a teacher, a capable teacher that can help you, that has the ear and the body awareness to help you through this. But your vowels may be wrong, or your vowels may be trying to be in the right spot, but there's other tensions in your body that are interfering with it. So what I mean by vowels in the right spot is, for example, let's say your F4 is your break, right? It starts to do something like that. Let's say that's happening. You don't go to head voice to fix that. What you do is you're going to fix the vowel. The vowel is going wrong here. Its first note's wrong already. I can already tell it's going to go That's what's going to happen, because the larynx is rigid and in a high position. Or you may start the bottom note good, and you might go and you get that problem, right? The problem was like second or third notes almost. You went see, it's floating. It's kind of floating. So it's in a better direction there. So what I'm doing there is going to help me more. And it's going to help me start to get through that range over time and start to increase my range. So you're going to be able to do that on all the vowels, right? You're going to find certain vowels are harder for you to do than others, but you've got to learn how to do all the vowels, otherwise you start to get stuck in your voice and get rigid. Now, what will help get the vowel right is not just being taught how the vowel should be sounding in your voice, but also you may have the right idea of how the vowel needs to shade and adjust as you go higher, but your body itself may be affecting it. Okay, so you may find that you're not using support. So you're gonna go, it's gonna, I'm trying to do it the right way. It's falling apart because I've got no connection to my body. My head might be falling. I start to get that problem. Or I may be looking up too much. And my jaw might be tight. This is going to get those issues. So I might be singing them into my nose. Lots of things can happen that will affect it. So the answer is not to dance around in the head voice, because you're just going to, as soon as you spend hours getting that transition smooth, as soon as you try to sing loud again, you're going to resort to the same problems. The answer is to learn how to sing in that robust, solid chest voice and learn how to take that and take that higher, because that will give you that voice that can sing on those really high songs that you're looking for with that full, free sound. You've got to learn how to work within that register. All right. I hope this video helped you. Share this with a singer friend or on a singing forum where people can benefit from this. And if you'd like to see more, head to my website, Moufarrege.com. You can book a lesson with me there where I can really help you get this working. Have a good day. I'll see you in the next video.